Introducing first, at a combined weight of 515 pounds, Corey Dillinger and Kenny Bengal, Team Shazam!
Team Shazam!
It's very important for any athlete to have a nice cardio regimen, especially when you're a professional wrestler, to come out there and prepare. Clearly, like Corey Dillinger did, Mr. Dillinger, Bad News Dillinger, looking to make an impression here at ECPW. Yeah, look at him, he's got a
chomping at the bit.
Chomping at the bit, that's right. And
like a rabid dog.
That's right.
A junkyard dog, if you will.
And
now we
400 pounds.
Kyle those lights.
And Joe Scott, the Great Scots.
Folks, I'm standing by at this time with the Great Scots in tag team action here tonight versus Team Shazam.
You know, tonight is the first time ECPW Adrenaline TV gets a great look at the Great Scots. And you know, me and Joe, we were just coming up into the tag team division, but tonight we are going to show why we are great.
Kenny, Corey, you guys were former tag team champions, and now Joe Scott, Kyle Angus, we're coming for gold, and we gotta go through you.
Very unique energy about him when he comes out. This team is debuting against a very seasoned,
Former tag team champions.
former tag team champions, very seasoned, very focused. A couple of guys who have stepped their game up since then. The man has become the ECPW heavyweight champion. And although Dan DeMann has been intent on showing everybody that he can do it on his own, as he did against Tony Baker, you just never know when the other two members of Team Shazam are going to pop up.
Well,
Although last week Dillinger was not successful against the TV champion Sam Shields, let's see if he will find some redemption this week against the Great Scott.
that's it, fans. This is ECPW Adrenaline TV. We're kicking things off. You got Gino Caruso and Kevin Apollo, and in the ring we got the former tag team champions Team Shazam, Kenny Bengal, Bad News Dillinger, going against the Great Scots. Nice arm drag there. And you know, you're right. We saw last week Corey Dillinger wrestling for the TV title. It came up a little bit short. And next week, I'm really surprised. We got Kyle Angus is in the finals for the light heavyweight title next week against Brandon Alford. He's here this week in a tag match.
Listen, it's all about hitting that pay window and getting wins and getting momentum. Kyle Angus, he had a very impressive outing against Tommy Grayson. You know, one half of the current ECPW tag team champion.
Nice drop kick there.
You know, they were equally matched. He snuck out the win, earned himself a spot in the finals for the light heavyweight title. He's looking to increase his profile. Best way to do that, get up there, win matches, win matches.
And when there's openings, the more TV time, the more opportunity you're out there is only going to benefit you. It's correct.
That's what ECPW is.
Right to the outside.
It is about opportunity.
Did Kyle Angus hurt his knee? That could be a major thing if that happened, and next week he gets an opportunity. See, this is what I mean. It's great to go out there and to be hungry and want to wrestle, but boy, you know, you got to be a little smart.
Yeah, we got some problems here, Kyle. When you land like that, that's a possible MCL, ACL injury there. He's still kind of trying to shake it off right now, having a really hard time getting back up to his feet. And right now, Joe Scott is out there in no man's land against a very angry, very powerful.
He came out angry. Came out sweating and angry. He is really all business this week, as is Kenny Bengal. You know, usually Kenny's always joking around and making people laugh, and you know, not this week. They're all business.
And listen, and we don't know what happened when Bengal went out to Vegas to do that recruitment drive for Team Shazam.
We haven't seen anybody new yet. I mean, there's no scoops. There's nobody new that we saw in the locker room. I don't know if there's going to be an unveiling later on, but we know in 2 weeks, Dan the Man defends that belt against the winner of the Battle Royal a few weeks back, and that's all 500-pound Colossus.
Listen, Dan the Man is a devious, skilled competitor. I do not know how he gets around the Colossus. It's going to be a sight to behold. And right now, Team Shazam, again, you see the seasoning there. These guys know each other so well. They're a fine-oiled machine. Kenny Bengal ramming Joe Scott's face right to Mr. Dillinger's boot, and Mr. Dillinger dusted off that flurry of that punching combination. Again, knocked Joe Scott right out, sent him right crashing down to the mat. Again, obviously Dillinger's learned from his mistakes from the week before because he did not waste the opportunity. He went straight for that pinfall. Somehow Joe Scott managed to survive. I don't know how he did. Must be running off of pure instinct right now.
And again, we saw Joe Scott last week. So, I mean, these competitors are just looking for opportunities, and when it's available, they're going to take it.
That's right. Listen, the opportunity's there.
Vicious.
That was just pure power. Definitely hoisted the man up, no help there. And he sent Joe Scott flying. And this is what's so impressive about Mr. Dillinger. You know, this is a competitor. You see him, he comes out, look, he's cutting weight. He's getting in shape. He is very agile for a big man, very powerful. And he's intent on climbing that echelon, joining the pantheon of the ECPW Super Heavyweights. Men like Colossus, men like Andrew Anderson. And right now, Team Shazam getting to the cover and taking advantage of the referee being distracted.
Yeah, that's...
Joe Scott better check for his wallet, because that was a mugging he got.
That's thuggery.
That's right.
Call that thuggery. He just got...
Joe Scott still showing some life.
He's going back and forth with Kenny Bengal. Maybe getting a little bit of the best of Kenny Bengal. Oh, he caught a boot in his face for that. That was vicious clothesline.
Yes.
Power. Again, I mean, you know, you just look at the faces of Kenny Bengal and Bad News Dillinger, man, they're just very determined.
Let's just look at how badly they've been beating on Joe Scott right now. The man has welts all over his body. All over his body. Team Shazam is beating him up from the top of his head to the bottom of his feet. Gotta give credit where credit is due. He continues to fight.
Well, that's the only way you're going to get anywhere. You can't give up. Another clothesline. Fans, don't forget, later on, we got the Tag Team Champions of Graysons defending against Big Pete Nixon and Timothy Fury. And after this match, Kevin, I'll be getting in the ring addressing Joey G. The issue of Joey G. We haven't seen him in several weeks. And I will be addressing that. But then later on, again, the Tag Team Champions will be here. And I know DeVito's going to have his men really charged up and ready for that.
DeVito always has ready to go. It's going to be an interesting contest here. Oh, Dillinger's a little too slow on the go there. Allows Joe Scott up time to get out of the way. And lucky he did, because if Corey Dillinger runs into you, he might as well have gotten hit by a big Ford truck.
Yeah, I mean, lucky, you're right. He's lucky that Joe Scott did get out of the way. But Now he's down. He's got to make a tag. Otherwise, he can't take any more punishment out there. Angus is back up to his feet. He caught him. He's out on his feet. He's down on the mat.
Joe Scott, you got to dig deep. You got to climb. He gets again. Angus is it.
Oh, vicious. Wow, he's fired up. I guess that knee's doing okay.
Body.
He doesn't have to worry about his knee. Now he's going to worry about his shoulder. And he's going to be in the finals next week for the light heavyweight title. I don't know what kind of shape this kid's going to be in.
Do we know who the legal man is right now?
I believe, I thought it was Kyle Angus, but I'm not 100% sure.
They're being very liberal with that 5 count right now. It seems to them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even see the referee counting. Wow. What kind of shape is he going to be in for next week?
Folks, I'm standing by at this time with the Reckless Princess, Allie Rex. Been on the shelf since July. Here she is tonight. Allie, when can we expect to see you back?
I had the surgery done last month, and I'm working as hard as I can to get back. And the doctor said the earliest I can get back is February, so I will be back in February.
And the fans are certainly looking forward to that. Gino, back to you.
Please welcome Gino Caruso.
Hey fans, it's great to be here in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey, and this is our new home for Adrenaline TV. You get to see some great action, and this program is aired not only in New Jersey but in New York and Pennsylvania as well. So you will be seen in about 5 million homes, and we're going to see these great smiling faces and these wrestlers come out and work hard. But there's been something that needs to be addressed and brought to everyone's attention. My former partner, Joey G, who would see me talking and doing commentating with me, hasn't been here the last several tapings. And everybody that knows Joey G knows he's been in ECPW for many years, and he was a manager and before he became a TV commentator. And not only is he a great asset to ECPW, he's a personal friend of mine, but about 5 weeks ago, Joey G suffered a heart attack. And he was in pretty bad shape. So he's not able to come and be a part of ECPW for, I don't know, any length of time, or I don't know if he's ever going to be able to come back. But I did speak to him, and he did want me to pass along all the wishes to the fans that are here that have supported ECPW and him through the years. I know there's a lot of faces that know Joey G, and he's a great guy, a great commentator. He's done a lot for East Coast Pro Wrestling, and you know, I know he's going to be watching at home, and maybe we can just say hello to him and a speedy recovery and to get well. We would definitely appreciate.
Joey G's heart attacked him. Or maybe he was a little bit too old and decrepit to be in this business. That's what out date. He should have got home years ago. And I don't care if he's your friend. He was my enemy. And I don't like Joey G. And I don't like new fans. So I could care less about Joey G. What do you guys say about that, Caruso?
First off, this has got nothing to do with wrestling. This is a personal issue, and I don't know who authorized you to come out here, but you're really out of line. This is a personal issue. This is not something to do with wrestling. It's not about matches. It's not about anything else. You know, this business that we're in, of professional wrestling, is a brotherhood. It's supposed to be helping one another, whether you like somebody or don't like them. You wrestle them in the ring, in a match, but this is a brotherhood. And you're way out of line. You don't come out here and you don't talk about anybody like Joey G. So I suggest right now, Doug, you get the hell out of my goddamn ring before I kick your ass.
About Joey G, and I can care less about ECPW. Right there! And you better watch yourself, Caruso, because I'll take it on you next. That's what she said. Can we see that? Back to your game.
Following tag team contest, set for one fall, is for the ECPW Tag Team Championship. Introduce first, the challengers. Being coming to the ring by Doug DeVito. At a combined of 690 pounds, the team of Timothy Theory and the repeat offender, Pete Nixon.
Theory chanting USA.
I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this, Kevin. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this.
You should have smacked the big pan off of his face. It was uncalled for. It was unprofessional. We all miss Joey. We all love Joey. Joey means a lot to a lot of people here, and quite frankly, you know, I don't know. There are no words to describe how despicable DeVito is.
You know, we saw about a month or so ago an issue that took place at the TV taping, and where Doug DeVito came over and agitated Joey J. And right after that, that's when he suffered his heart attack.
And Pete Nixon is the 2015 Manager of the Year, Doug DeVito. Now their opponents, being coming to the ring by Ali Rex from Gotham, New York, at a combined weight of 365 pounds, they are the ECPW Tag Team Champions, JP and Tommy, the Amazing Graysons!
All right, finally something to be excited about. Ali Rex, the Reckless Princess, making her return. ECW Adrenaline, although she's not cleared to wrestle, she is in fact cleared to manage. Coming out with the rating at the
watch out!
ECPW Tag Team the Graysons.
Oh my God!
And we are opening up hot. This is Pearl Harboring the Graysons. And right now, the Graysons look for something that resembles redemption. after they encountered Theory and Andrew Anderson at our previous TV taping, where Anderson literally manhandled the Graysons, threw them over the guardrail, and smacked them up for good measure. Because Andrew Anderson did actually throw the Graysons over the guardrail and into the crowd, he has been suspended from ECPW for the better part of a month for endangering the fans.
He did get a 30-day suspension.
I don't know why they're trying to do this. There's about 500 pounds of man and soaking wet and with cinder blocks in their pants. I don't think the Graysons making the 250. And they paid the price for what I would call a very stupid maneuver, because although there was a lot of girth there, there is a lot of power from Pete Nixon.
Well, how is Pete Nixon going to fare with Timothy Theory as a partner? We know how Anderson.
Gino,
I can't stay out here and do this.
I'll tell you right now, you got to do something about it. You got to do something about it. I don't know what it is. Oh!
I apologize to you, Kevin, and to everybody at home. I cannot sit here and commentate and not be biased. I can't. After what Doug DeVito said and his actions, listen, I never liked DeVito, but
oh my God! Nixon
he threw him like a lawn dart.
It's like the keg toss of the world's strongest man. Keg's probably heavier than Tommy Grayson, but you know what, Doug? I suggest you find someplace else to be. Tommy Grayson fighting for his life. Oh my God!
That's vicious.
I don't know.
So because of this suspension, that DeVito was allowed to substitute and put in Pete Nixon. Not a bad substitute to have.
Not a bad substitute to have.
And with a 500-pound substitute.
I know we were worried about these, wondering how these guys were going to gel together. But listen, even though DeVito is a disgusting, decrepit, oily old catcher's mitt that needs to be discarded, he is a hell of a manager, and he knows how to keep his stable of reprobates functioning as a well-oiled machine, as oily as his complexion.
The Graysons, man, they're fighting champions, no doubt. And they have been on quite a roll themselves lately.
Listen, the Graysons have been taking on all comers, and these guys they have a fighting spirit. They have a fighting spirit. Not only is there natural chemistry there, obviously you have that brotherly bond.
Sure.
They both know what the other's thinking. It's almost like they feel the other's pain, but they also know how to feed off of each other. When the chips are down, they look at each other, they dig deep, and they find a way to fight to get it done. And it's what got them to the ECPW Tag Team Championship belt to begin with.
It is fans, and they've been defending those belts all over. If you want to see upcoming events, stay tuned. At the end of this program, they'll let you know when upcoming events East Coast Pro Wrestling will be in your area, and all the contact information. You can then get in touch with us and be a part of this great action. These fans here today, phenomenal opportunity to be on television and see what these athletes are doing.
You know what? I gotta say this. Listen, Ali Rex came up to Graysons, but so far she has not been much of a factor in this contest. This has been a complete and total 100% of the DeVito show. Nixon and Theory they are giving the Graysons a piece of hell right now. I don't know the other way to describe it.
How much?
Ali Rex sending to JP Grayson on the side, while Timothy Theory is putting the boots to Tommy Grayson on the inside. And again, right now, other than a few glimmers of hope, this has all been Theory and Nixon.
It has.
These guys have taken to the Graysons like they have not had it taken to them before, and that's saying something. The hell that Andrew Anderson put them through last month.
Oh, yes, it was. I mean, right now, he's going to make a tag to his brother. He's definitely hurt.
Yeah. Beautiful reverse DDT, desperation move that came out of nowhere by Tommy Grayson, but I don't know if it's enough. Their only hope for survival right now is for him to dig deep and get his brother tagged into this contest.
There's Big P. Nixon.
And here comes Big P. Nixon. Well, listen, J.P. Grayson, a very decorated amateur wrestler. Probably the powerhouse of the Amazing Graysons. He's got a can-do fight till there's nothing left attitude in him. Monkey flip rejected. But very wisely, both Graysons.
Whoa!
They
Nixon.
caved him in.
They got the big man down.
Beautiful double super kick. Nixon is out.
Oh.
This is what I'm talking about. That brotherly bond.
That may be enough.
What a maneuver.
Wow, what a
That's
win.
what I'm talking about. That's tag team wrestling. That's why these guys are champions. 150 minutes. That's why you're
That was amazing.
Hit the bricks, Gino. Hit the bricks with
Wow.
What an impressive match by the Graysons.
Unbelievable match.
Gino got forced to eat his words. You never went out on one. What are you complaining about? That's respect me.
There's a look at this group. Another group coming in.
This kind of adrenaline action still has people piling up in the doors. There's nothing like ECPW Adrenaline Live, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to know where you can see more ECPW Adrenaline Live, stay tuned at the end of the show. Go to the website. Call the number.
Folks, I'm standing by at this time with the ECPW Tag Team Champions, the Amazing Graysons, along with Allie. Folks, congrats on your title defense here tonight.
Thank you. Last month, after we were almost nearly taken alive by Anderson and Theory, I had questions whether or not this tag team would survive. I had questions of whether or not we were the tag team champions for a good cause. But tonight, a couple things changed. Not only did we have Ali Rex, our new partner, by our side to watch us defend the belts, we made sure that we proved that we are the ECPW Tag Team Champions. We ain't going nowhere.
JP?
Next time you see us, we're going to come back bigger, faster, stronger. And now that we got Ali on our team, it's just going to get better and better.
Tag Team Champs of the world, baby.
I'll go up from here.
Yep, let's go.